What's up, Internet? Kern 1776 here with Mission 106, December box right here. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time, right? It's Christmas time every month if you're a Battlbox subscriber. However, it's like the legit Christmas time right now. December 2023. We got Mission 106, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys what we got in here. Got some stuff in here that I've added to my kit here over the last few months, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah, so let me share with you what we got for Christmas time. The last box of 2023, yeehaw, right here, Mission 106. Okie dokie. So, mission brief right there. Get one of them in every box. Whether you're basic, advanced, pro, pro plus, you're going to get you a mission brief right there. It's going to tell you what was in all the mission boxes, yeehaw. So I'll put that dude right there. Let me be sure it's still in the camera. All right, so let's get on with the basic box. We're going to go through the basic, the advanced, pro, and then the pro plus. For those of you who haven't never seen a mission video before, there's 4 levels. We're going to start with basic, work our way up to pro plus. If you're pro plus, you get everything down. If you are a pro, you get from there down. If you're advanced, you get from there down. Yeehaw, understand? Yeehaw, everybody's good. We're on the same page. So on the first page, we got 3 items in basic this month. First item is the Eco Vessels Wonderware Reusable Stainless Steel Utensil Set. Yeah, right there. Check it. Very cool product right here. Let me get you guys a top-down view. You can see what I'm saying. We got it right there. Got this nice little pouch right here. It says Eco Vessel. Got 5-piece stainless steel utensil set. Better vessel, better world. So what we got here, we got a fork, knife, a spoon, a straw, and a straw brush. Take it out of the package there. We'll move that out of the way. Open this dude up, see what we got. So this product right here, I really like. Look, I despise plastic utensils when I'm camping or going on adventures or, you know, all the things, right? A lot of people use those because they're cheap. I get it. They're cheap. You can get a box slap full of them and you can use them, but I don't like them. Sometimes they break, especially when it's cold out. Don't need that. They just suck. I mean, they just aren't good. If you have cheap, really cheap ones and you're stirring like really hot liquids or stuff like that, it starts to kind of, you know, affect the plastic, and then it gets a little springy to the point where it obviously eventually starts to bend, because that's what happens to plastic. And it's trash you got to deal with, yada, yada, yada. This is a pretty cool set. It's compact. Everything goes into the kit just as you see it right here, so you can slide it into your pack, and everything stays nice and organized, and it's legit stainless steel, metal utensils, right? We got our cleaning rod here for this straw, so you can be sure to clean your straw real good. You don't want to put any mystery gunk in there to ruin your day, right? So the straw, I don't use straws very much. Many people do. My daughter, she uses a straw for everything. Like if she's drinking something out of like a can, she's going to put a straw in it for whatever reason. Some people do, right? So you got a straw here if you're that sort of person. But also, this right here is great for use as a bellows, right? So if you've got your little camp stove going and you need to kind of stoke that fire up a little bit, you can get down there and use this to stoke your fire. So kind of a multi-purpose item right there. If you don't use straws, you do have a little bellows that you can use right there, which is nice. And we got our spoon right here. Nice, full-size, normal size, kitchen size silverware spoon. In a hasty situation, you can use this to dig with, right? I mean, multiple uses here, but obviously you want to use this while you're sipping your soup or eating your granola with milk, if you take all that, if you're glamping or if you're backpacking or whatever, hunting. We got a knife right here, works very well. It's got a little bit of a serration here on one side, stays right in there. And then of course your fork. And it's not your stupid flat forks. I hate a flat fork. Like you go to some restaurants that buy like the economy pack or whatever for their silverware for their customers, and it's like this completely flat fork. Fork's got to have some you know, curvature to it, right? So this has got some nice curvature to it, comfortable in the hand, nice fork, not a plastic piece of garbage. Everything goes into this package right here, zips up. It's lightweight, really doesn't weigh anything, doesn't take up much space at all. Yeehaw on the Eco Vessel Wonderware. It's a wonder. Speaking of foods, the second item is Right on Trek 2-person meal of chicken Alfredo. Right there. Let me tell you something. I've been testing out a lot of freaking freeze-dried meals over the last 6 to 8 months because I'm competing next month in January in the Mammoth Sniper Challenge. It's a 2-man team sniper challenge where we have to ruck over the course of 3 days, ruck about 35, 40 miles along the way, shooting at stages, and we have to carry everything to survive for those 3 days minus our water. They supply water. So our food, our camping, sleeping gear, shooting gear, other things, you know, safety gear, whatever we need to survive for 3 days minus water, we have to ruck with. So I've been searching out meals for me to take on this, right? Because when we do finally get to where we're going to set up camp, this isn't like, oh, we're camping, we're going to set up, everybody's going to hang out around a campfire kind of deal. No, we're not allowed campfires or anything like that. Basically, it's set up camp, eat, go to sleep, get up at the butt crack of dawn the next day and do it all over again. So I need something quick, easy, but I want something that's good to boost morale because it's going to suck. The day's going to suck. This stuff freaking tastes awesome. And it is a 2-person pack per se, but I'm going to eat the whole freaking pack. So looking down here, chicken Alfredo pasta, made in Montana in small batches. So this is a 2-person pack, but of course, you're a glutton like me. You can eat both of them yourself. Single serving is 510 calories, and the whole container is 1,030. So right on track, make some really good stuff. They're on par, or maybe even in some cases a little bit better than some of the top tier backpacker type meals that you can think of. And they're really making waves in this industry right here. And it's really, really good stuff. That's your second item right there. The chicken Alfredo pasta. That is delicious from Right on Trek. And last in the basic box is a really cool item right here. I actually shown this. I've been using this for a while. In my like basic loadout video I did several weeks ago, this was in that. And it wasn't in that because it's in the box. Like, I've had it for a while. I like it. It's freaking rad. I think that's the first time I've ever used that word in my life on video. Rad. Anyway, we got a signal mirror that from Rev 3, it's the Martac signal mirror right here. And this isn't just some run-of-the-mill signal mirror. Let me take this plastic film. It's got plastic film on here. And it says to remove it. So that's what we're going to do. Here is your signal mirror. And my neighbor's shooting a pistol out there, it sounds like. Hopefully it's my neighbor shooting pistols. And as you can see, it's pretty interesting looking. So on the back it has your instructions. So you'll know how to use it if you absolutely need to. But it's got a sight on here, okay? It's freaking noon and he's out. Like, does he not work or something? So this thing is ridiculously effective and easy to use. Obviously it's a signal mirror. You want people to be able to see you like shining the light at them, right? So sometimes it's hard, like you don't know, you're just up there and you're just doing this hoping that the light, you know, is going where. Well, with this one, you can direct it where you want it to go. And it's really cool how it works. Obviously, it's not going to work in here because I don't have sunlight, right? When you're outdoors, and you can do this onto the side of your home or something like that to practice, you want to slowly bring your sight up to your eye, right? And you're going to see a spot in there. What you want to do is you want to align that. You'll keep moving this until you align that spot with the crosshairs on your sight right here. And then you can direct it to where you want to aim it to, working to keep that dot on your sight. And then you'll see on the side of your house or wherever you're practicing, you'll see this rather intense spot hit the target. So at distance, you're not necessarily going to see the spot hit the target, right? But by practicing up against your house or practicing, you know, on something 100 yards away or something like that, on keeping the dot that's reflecting on here into the center of your sight, and then putting your sight on what you want the dot to, the light source to be directed towards, you'll have confidence that if it's a mile away, you're getting in that general direction. It's really cool, and I mean, it freaking puts a dang spot on your target. And it's small, okay, which I like. You need a way to signal. period, right? If anything else, it's good to have a mirror on you in case you need to do some self-care. Like say you get something in your eye and you're trying to see what's in your eye, you have a mirror to do that with instead of using your freaking phone or whatever, because your phone might be dead, right? Kind of hold this out to the side and use it as a side view mirror. That's your basic box. The Eco Vessel utensil kit, we got some right on track meals that I urge you to try. The signal mirror right here with the sight and all that fun stuff. So let's move on to the advanced box. Move that out of the way. So in the advanced box, we've got an item from a member recommendation. That member is Spencer L. from Mineral City, Ohio, and he recommended the MyMedic Bleed Stopper Med Pack. Right there is your MyMedic Bleed Stopper Bleed Pack right here, or Med Pack. It's not a bleed pack, it's Med Pack. MyMedic is really cool in how they organize things. So obviously you want a full-fledged med kit, right? And obviously you'll use things out of them over time because they're consumables. You want to add to that stuff and you don't know what to get or you don't remember what it was, or you know, heck, do you want to buy a full med pack again? No. You can just buy these little kits to resupply your stuff or add to your current kits. We're going to crack into this thing. Check it out. I'm just going to blindly reach in here and pull. I'm going to pull the largest thing out here right now. So right here we've got a rat's tourniquet. Always good to have a tourniquet for those major arterial bleeds on your extremities, your legs and your arms. Don't use it around your neck. We've got a little pair of shears right here. We've got some compressed gauze. Let me lay this stuff out on the table here. Some compressed gauze. We've got a 4-inch emergency pressure bandage right here. We've got a set of nitrile gloves. We got instructions here as well. Like a little mini Sharpie to go along with writing time and date of when the tourniquet was applied. And we have some super hand wipes right here. So looking at the back of the package here, like I said, there was 9 items. So we've got our instructions, we've got our tourniquet, we've got our compressed gauze, we've got our emergency pressure bandage, we've got our gloves, we got our shears, we got our marker, we got our 2 super hand wipes, but there's one more item on here that wasn't in the bag, and it's Quick Clot. Let me tell you why the Quick Clot's not in the bag, and tell you why I love MyMedic so much. This was a custom kit made by MyMedic for Battlbox, and the Quick Clot wasn't going to be in it. So they had a misprint on their packaging where it's got the Quick Clot in it, and we noticed that. So we made them aware of it, say, hey, you know, it says this Quick Clot in here and there's not any Quick Clot in here. So they honored it, okay? So you're going to see a package of Quick Clot right here. The Quick Clot hemostatic dressing loose away from the package. Here's the deal. They took a 6-figure hit on throwing that in there because there was a misprint on the package. So that shows you the kind of people that MyMedic are. Like they honored what was on the package. They value the Battlbox customer and they value the relationship with Battlbox. And you know, they made it right by sending the Quick Clot, although it was not in the pricing structure for that to be in there for this particular kit. Quick Clot is very, very expensive stuff, and they honored it. That's a testament to MyMedic, the people that run that operation, and I can't say enough good things about them. They honored it, and the Quick Clot is loose from the original packaging, but it is on the packaging. So you also get your Quick Clot. Yeehaw. Thank you, MyMedic, for being stand-up folks, taking into consideration our customers and our relationship as a business. You guys rock. Y'all great. Y'all make great products, and we love you guys. Yeehaw. So that means a lot to me. It should mean a lot to you, and I hope you guys enjoy adding these to your med kits, because this is stuff that you need to have in your med kits, and these are consumables, right? So in the event you have to use some of this stuff, MyMedic has quick, easy ways to resupply your med kits, any of your med kits. from any company, to be quite honest with you. And then they got pretty good instructions in here. So they're talking about how to use a tourniquet, how to, you know, pack bleeds, yada, 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 all this stuff here in this little instruction kit. Familiarize yourself with this. Get training where you can get training. You don't want to be fumbling through this and trying to figure out how to do something in the time of need. And that's with any gear. It doesn't have to be medical gear. Any freaking gear. Get training, study on it, learn on it, practice with it, things like that. Be it medical, be it fire starting, be it whatever, because in the event that you actually need it, you need to know how to use it in that moment. It's not time to be learning how to use it. And again, that was a member recommended item from Spencer L. Mineral City, Ohio. All right, Pro Box time. Pro Box time. This thing is freaking awesome. What good camper, prepper, outdoorsman, survivalist, or whatever are you without a proper duffel bag? That's right, duffel bag. And this is a proper one. This one right here is a tank. This is the Rockigator Mammoth Series. Is that making a lot of noise? 60-liter waterproof duffel bag. Get it as a package. Absolute tank of a duffel bag right here. And I got one down here in a mystery spot I'll show you so I don't have to fumble around with this one so much. But I'm gonna read off of this so I can be sure I get it right for you. 60-liter capacity. It floats when dropped in water, so you can use this as an improvised flotation device. Completely welded construction, ripstop materials. It's got D-rings on it. Got rubber side carry handles, limited lifetime warranty. Really cool thing. So let me get this other one out, because let me just put this back right here. But you need a good duffel bag. Duffel bags are great for all sorts of stuff. It does have a shoulder strap. I don't have it on here at the moment, or do I? No, I don't. So here's the duffel bag, right? Got Rockigator on the front. It's got loops here on the front. You can attach stuff to it, D-rings, what have you, right? On the back, it's got this big mesh pocket, zipper pocket on the back with the loops as well. And this thing is rugged, so it's like, it reminds me of like a material like a Zodiac bow to be made out of, or like really high-end cold weather scuba gear. It's like that kind of material, but it's got straps all over it so that you can strap things down. What I have in here now, I have a few I think I have a few wool blankets in here. I got a sleeping bag in here, but you've got cinch straps. Hopefully y'all can see this good, 'cause it's hard for me to film this stuff, big stuff on this table sometimes. You got cinch straps across the top this way, so that you can cinch this thing down. And I mean, you can travel with this, I mean, airline, whatever, this thing will be great for that. It's tough, it'll handle it. It's got the straps here on the side, so it's a roll top design, kind of like a dry bag. All right, so you can open it up, it's real big, you close it up, you roll it up like a dry bag, and then you can cinch it down. Right now I got a big 20 degree, the Climate Wild Aspen sleeping bag in here. I've got several wool blankets in here, a couple wool blankets in here, all welded construction, so any seams have been welded, waterproof. Again, you could use this as an improvised flotation device. Rugged as freaking crap. It's a great duffel bag, especially if you're in wet environments. You know, if you're camping and you're going by horseback, or you're going by four-wheeler or anything like that where you need to strap down a good duffel bag, you don't have to worry about the elements with this. This is a great bag for just throwing in the back of a pickup. If you're going down muddy roads and dirt roads and dust and all kind of crap, you're not going to get any intrusion into this. Boats, obviously, any kind of wet environment where you're around lakes, rivers, ponds, stuff like that. Obviously rain, snow, the whole 9 yards. This thing's built like a freaking tank. Like, it's amazing. It's a great duffel bag. Great for cold weather gear kit for in your vehicle. You should always have a emergency vehicle kit, especially during the winter time, with blankets, snacks, water, extra batteries, things to keep warm in case you get stuck in Atlanta during a snowpocalypse where somebody ends up getting in a crash and causing a giant pile up that lasts hours to get home. Great pack for that, because you can really cinch this thing down if you're not using all the capacity of it. Again, it does have a shoulder strap. It's laying over there somewhere. The strapping goes all the way around the bottom. Built like an absolute tank. Like, you can beat the freaking crap out of this duffel bag right here, and you can put a lot of stuff in there. That is your Pro Box item, this massive 60-liter Mammoth Series from Rocket Gator. And that is a staff recommended item by yours truly. I really love this thing. So what I've been using mine a lot for is keeping a lot of my sleep gear and stuff in there, because I do have a pickup truck and I don't have a lot of storage necessarily in it. So I like just throwing stuff in the back of my truck. Got this giant storage bin back there called a freaking bed, right? But I live on a dirt road. It gets extremely muddy when it's been raining. Dirt, dust, and mud gets in the back of my truck. I like having something like this that I can just toss in the back of my truck and I don't have to worry about it. All right, so Pro Plus time. This dude right here is freaking sweet. Y'all gonna love this freaking Pro Plus knife right here. We've got a knife from Civivi. Civivi is an excellent company. They make some freaking nice knives, very high quality knives. Fixed blades all the way down to small pocket knives. I love them. This month we have the Civivi Elementum. It is a fixed blade and it's freaking sweet. So with Civivi you get, we got some stickers here. It's a nice knife sticker. Got product information. We've got a cleaning cloth. They got information about Civivi in here. There is a silica gel packet. Don't eat that. We've got our sheath. Got our sheath here. Nice Kydex sheath with clip. And then last, certainly not least, we've got the Elementum from Civivi. Wipe this guy off. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Oh, what an excellent freaking knife. So this is the perfect size fixed blade for EDC carry. It's got great ergonomics and it doesn't take up, like, it's not a cumbersome fixed blade. Pack straps on battle belts, just attached to different types of gear you may have, your backpacks. It's the perfect size for that. So it's got a bit of a drop point blade, fits great in the hands, got jimping here on the top. I mean, absolutely amazing feeling knife. So if you're a heavy user of a fixed blade, you know, sometimes there's hot spots, right? You'll get little areas where you may get a blister or something like that. And I especially do because I got pretty big hands, so a lot of fixed blade knives that are of this size, like I can't get a full purchase on it all the time. This one feels great. I don't feel like I'll ever get any hot spots from using it or from heavy use. It is D2 steel with micarta handle, obviously full tang all the way back. We've got a lanyard hole and it actually comes with a lanyard. You can take that off and change it out or not use it at all. That's obviously up to you. The overall length of the knife is just over 8.4 inches and the blade length is about 3.98 inches. That's a sexy freaking knife right there. Sheath is great. Kydex sheath, locks up very good. It's got the clip here, so clips very, very well onto a battle belt. Get the battle belt. I run a core battle belt. I got Dara mag holsters there, and then this is a quick detach for my Dara holster. I really enjoy this knife, especially with this belt right here. Typically keep it kind of right kidney area. So it has adjustments here for your belt thickness. So depending on the thickness of your belt, you can adjust this up so it fits on there nice and snug. So just like that, I've got my knife attached to my battle belt there. Really cool blade. It could be used for bushcraft purposes if you want it for that. The spine isn't 90 degrees, so you'll have a little difficulty striking a ferro rod with the spine. However, this choil area right here should work pretty well for that. And I'm not 100% sure, so let's test it. So let me get my ferro rod here. This is the Uberleben Hexa ferro rod that I thoroughly enjoy. So yeah, it'll fit right there into that choil pretty well. Yep. So use the choil area for striking a ferro rod if you want to use this in a bushcraft type environment or an outdoor fire starting, whatever the case may be, because it does not have a sharpened 90-degree spine. It's got a little bit of a roll to it there. But you could sharpen it, you know, take your little file to that and make that sharp 90 degree if you wanted to. But overall, excellent freaking fixed blade right here. Kind of more into that kind of tactical realm, I would say. I love that blade. It's a really cool blade. All right. So that is mission 106 for December 2023, the last box of 2023. And I think it's a great freaking box. Quick recap. We got the Eco Vessel utensil kit right here, your fork, your knife, your spoon, your straw, and your straw cleaning rod right there. If you don't use straws, I don't use straws, but if you don't use a straw, it's a great bellows, right? So it can help you direct air into your little stove if you're doing a natural fire or anything like that to get that stove and get that fire stoked up, yeehaw. So great compact kit that you could keep on you, keep in your pack, keep in your vehicle, etc., etc. So you ain't got to use those pesky freaking sporks and plastic stuff, right? We got the signal mirror right here with the sight in it. Imperative, right? So it helps you pinpoint your freaking signal exactly where you want it to go. That's imperative, so you ain't out there just willy-nilly just moving a freaking mirror around trying to get the sunlight to go and hopefully hit where you want it to hit, right? Then we got the chicken Alfredo pasta right here from Right on Track. This stuff is freaking delicious, so go ahead and eat it tonight for supper when you get it. Or keep it in your kit or use it on your next adventure. Then we got our My Medic gear right here, the bleed stopper kit with the quick clot, because My Medic honors what they do and say, and they're freaking jam up people, and they included the quick clot, although it wasn't supposed to originally be in there. So be sure to look in your box. You should have your quick clot floating around in your box in there, okay? You can find training in your area on how to do first aid stuff. Take the training, folks. You don't want to be trying to learn this and figure it out in the moment, okay? So, and that's with any gear. Practice with your gear, learn with your gear, study with your gear, so that in the event you need it, you don't have to try to learn it there, because a mistake could be a costly one. And then we got the Rocket Gator Mammoth Duffle right here, the tank of a freaking duffel. This thing right here is built like a tank. It's going to take a beating, waterproof. It can float, improvised flotation device. Got plenty of places to attach things. It's got a pocket on the back, 60-liter capacity, welded seams. It's jam up. And then last but not least, the Civivi Elementum fixed blade. Very nice fixed blade. Again, I've got it included on my battle belt that I train with. It's the perfect size for that. So if you're into that kind of use, it'll be great for that. But also great if you want to attach it to a strap of a pack or really anything else, or everyday carry it. It's a great size fixed blade. Really sharp, D2 steel, holds an edge, and you can put an edge back on it very well. And you can strike a ferro rod with it if you use the choil area, you know, down by the blade. Don't use the blade, use the choil. But it doesn't have a 90-degree spine. But outside of that, when it comes to an outdoor use, great knife, because you can use the choil if you need to strike a ferro rod. Excellent build, excellent company, and an excellent Pro Plus knife. Yeehaw. So that's mission 106. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to find out more about Battlbox, you can go to battlbox.com, BATTLBOX. There's no E in there, BATTLBOX. Go to the What's in the Box tab, click on that. You can see every mission from 106 all the way down to 1, so you can get an idea of what Battlbox is and how we operate and what we do, in case you don't know. So Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next year with mission 107 of Battlebox. Yeehaw. Love you, mean it. Bye.